Ever wondered how a teacher becomes a vice principal? Is it just experience or something much bigger? Because here is the truth, many teachers spend years in schools but never reach leadership roles, not because they lack talent but because they don't understand the real promotion process. In this video, I'll break down the complete step-by-step roadmap from teacher to vice principal. And trust me, step number 3 and step number 5 are where most teachers fail. So, if you are serious about leadership, watch this till the end. Before we begin, let's understand one important thing. Becoming a vice principal is not just a promotion, it's a transformation. You move from teaching students to managing people, following instructions to making decisions, handling one class to handling an entire system. A vice principal is responsible for teachers, students, discipline, operations, supporting the principal. So, this role demands leadership, confidence, and strategy. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to build all of that. Step 1. Teaching experience. Let's start with the foundation, experience. Most schools require 5 to 10 years of teaching experience. But here is the biggest mistake. Teachers focus on years, not impact. Let me ask you, are your students improving consistently? Do parents trust your teaching? Do you manage your class effectively? Because this is what actually matters. Two teachers with 10 years of experience, one repeats the same method every year. The other innovates, adapts, improves. Guess who gets promoted? The one who grows every year. What you must do: use modern teaching methods, introduce creative learning techniques, maintain records like lesson plans and results, build strong student outcomes. Pro tip: create a teaching achievement file, student results, awards, feedback, projects. Because when promotion time comes, proof beats experience. Step 2. Qualification. Now let's talk about your academic strength. Qualifications. Basic requirement: B.Ed. But leadership roles demand more. You should aim for M.Ed. Postgraduate degree, leadership certifications. When two candidates have some experience, the more qualified one wins. Boost your profile with school leadership diploma, educational technology courses, child psychology certifications. Today's schools want leaders who understand digital education, online systems, school ERP, data-driven decisions. So, if you are tech-savvy, you already stand out. Don't stop learning, because leaders are lifelong learners. Step 3. Leadership skills. This is the most important step. And honestly, this is where most teachers fail, because they think, if I teach well, I'll get promoted. That's not true. Schools don't promote teachers, they promote leaders. Start acting like a leader. Volunteer for responsibilities, organize events, lead teams, solve problems. Real leadership example: a school event fails. Teacher mindset: not my responsibility. Leader mindset: how can I fix this? That's the difference. Build these skills: decision making, communication, conflict handling, team management. Golden rule: leaders are not appointed first, they are recognized first. So start behaving like one today. Step 4. Administrative experience. Now comes the step that separates teachers from leaders. Administrative experience. Schools prefer teachers who already handle responsibilities like timetable planning, exam coordination, discipline management, assisting the principal. Real life scenario. Imagine managing a school timetable. You must balance teacher availability, subject priority, student workload. That requires strategy. Why this matters? Because leadership is not theory, it's execution. Key skills developed: planning, problem solving, communication, decision making. The more responsibility you take, the faster you grow. Step 5. Promotion process. Now let's talk about the actual promotion system. Promotion is not automatic. Your performance is evaluated based on teaching quality, student results, contribution to school. Some teachers work for years, still don't get promoted. Why? Because schools look for visibility, initiative, attitude. Hard work alone is invisible. Visible impact gets promoted. Selection process includes internal recommendations, interview, evaluation panel. So don't just work hard. Make sure people know your value. Step 6. Interview plus final selection. This is your final stage. Here you are evaluated as a leader. Common questions. How will you improve discipline? How will you support teachers? What is your leadership vision? Weak answer. I will try to manage. Strong answer. I will implement structured systems. See the difference. Confidence plus clarity equal to leadership. Interview tips. Speak confidently. Give practical solutions. Show leadership mindset. Stay calm and composed. Remember, they are not hiring a teacher. They are selecting a leader. Common mistakes. Let's quickly talk about mistakes that block promotion. Only focusing on teaching, avoiding extra work, not upgrading skills, lack of confidence. Avoid these and you are ahead of 80% teachers. Career path plus reality. Your journey doesn't stop here. Career path. Teacher to senior teacher to vice principal to principal to director. Think long term. Don't just aim for promotion, aim for leadership growth. So, becoming a vice principal is not luck. It's a process. Experience, qualifications, leadership, responsibility, visibility. If you start today, your promotion is just a matter of time. And remember, leadership is not a position, it's a mindset. Start acting like a leader today. So when opportunity comes, you are already ready. Before you go, tell me in the comments, how many years of teaching experience do you have? And what's your biggest challenge in promotion? I read every comment and may create videos based on your questions. So don't miss this. Comment now.